This is sports talk and everything in between.
Chapter systems are offline.
Anonymous. I'm in the mood. We can get it poppin' to be Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Sports Talk and everything in between. Super wild card weekend edition. You ain't talking about no basketball this week. Well, it's straight football, straight pigskin, straight NFL talking points. That don't sound hard. It ain't no way to make that sound hard, is it?
Nah.
That's crazy. Joe, you're gonna have to come a little bit closer. Can't hear you, bud. Sorry, bud. You got nothing for me if we can't hear you.
I got something for you, bud.
You got something for me, bud?
Got something for you.
Fantastic. I got my co-hosts here with me. First off, Double M.
What it do, baby?
Oh, yeah. I love it. Then we got Joe.
Yes, sir.
That's not it.
Man, that joker, he be trying so hard.
Do we?
That's the crazy thing. I don't.
He be trying so hard. His crowd,
I don't try.
his crowd moving just don't go over two.
Man, I don't know. You know what? I think you might be right, Double M. I done hooped with Joe in the past, and let's go. It don't really get too high in the octaves for the kid. But hey, look, we got a format here. If it's your first time listening, I kind of fell off on that sentence. I didn't know where I was going with it, but we open up recapping the previous NFL week's games. Then we go into a little bit of news, some personal topics, and then we get into predictions. But we're going to do this a little bit different this time. We're going to predict the next week games, but we got a whole nother episode coming out just for the whole playoff predictions. So be on the lookout for that because it's going to be separate. That's going to be why this episode is a little bit shorter. But let's get straight into it, right? NFL Week 17 at 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Dude, you gotta get it together, man.
I'm trying. Dude, who are you? What are you talking? Hey, yo, hold on.
You gotta get it together.
Man, dude, I do so much for setting this pod up, and then it's just criticism and complaints. I'm appalled.
Well, you can be Peter too, but you gotta get it together.
You're so funny. You're so funny. Pittsburgh, Cleveland. Yeah, we start with those games because we prioritize Pittsburgh. Me and Double M are Steelers fans. Joe, like somebody they got green or something. I don't know.
Green Bay.
Disgusting. Cleveland won 24-22. I picked Pittsburgh. Joe picked Cleveland, and Double M picked Pittsburgh. But, you know, he was playing Mason Rudolph. I don't really care. I'm going to be honest with you. If they could barely beat Mason Rudolph's Steelers, they got a uphill battle coming for them when they come back to Ketchup Stadium next week for the super wild card weekend. I'm lit, man. Did y'all even get to watch it? I didn't watch it. It's weird. I didn't really watch it.
I got to watch
I had to watch the first half. I mean, they actually, they lost because they mixed a two-point conversion. I mean, come on.
You stepped all over what Joe had going on.
No.
Might not have heard him.
Joe a Packer fan. He ain't.
Hey, hold up, because I'm gonna get real crazy about the Packers in a minute. But right now, all I was just trying to say is that I caught the back end of the game. That's all I was saying. That's all I was saying. No need yet. We all neutral right now. It's all good.
Man, in all reality, with Mason Rudolph played, and not just, and they sat everybody almost.
Yeah.
And the Browns barely won.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, no conversation there, really. Next game, Green Bay, Chicago. Green Bay won 35-16. Me and Double M picked Chicago. Green Bay was chosen by Joseph.
Had to do it. I had to.
You had to do it.
There was people in my ear telling me that the Packers wouldn't beat the dog out of the Bears. But what we do to the boys?
Bro.
We tore them up.
Bro.
We tore them up.
It was 19 points, bro. It ain't that
We
crazy.
tore them up.
I don't think you tore them up.
You don't think so?
Toe up is what...
It happened to him, though.
Oh, my God. I think
you gotta explain that visual joke.
I don't know. I was just appalled again. I just put my hand on my chest and looked at that man as he stepped on what I was trying to say, because I was just gonna say I think tearing them up would be what Buffalo did to Miami, because Buffalo hot.
Buffalo is hot.
They are hot. Hey Joe, go on the monologue while I tally up these scores. Disgusting.
Y'all got a lot of feedback coming through.
A lot of feedback, you said?
Yeah. Unless it's just Joe's monotone voice doing that. I don't know. Let's roll.
Can you not understand us at all, though?
I can now.
Okay.
Maybe it was just because he was talking about the Packers. I don't know.
That's so crazy. Did you set up that joke, or was
like
something?
A long setup for that joke?
Hey, he really allied it off the backboard to himself. Like, it was really kind of fine, like a little bit. I just want to tally up these scores, though. Get the chance.
Well, I mean, no, actually, I didn't set up. It just worked out that way.
Gotcha.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
But they could end up playing the Bears again.
And I would absolutely love for that to happen. I
think so.
I feel like the whole Bears Packers is kind of like a Cleveland Steelers type thing we got going on. They
not really.
lose to us. The Bears
not really.
Jump on us.
You know why? It's different?
Why is it different?
The Bears sat they starters.
I'm talking about like
and the Packers didn't.
I'm talking about in the overview of how the teams generally play each other.
No, that would be more like Pittsburgh and Baltimore.
It's like Baltimore.
Not the Bears. Not the Bears.
But I'm saying we don't usually go back and forth a lot with the Bears.
You got to take into account the whole history, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me
look up all time.
I bet you in '86, y'all wasn't smacking nothing. You wasn't beating nothing.
I mean, didn't the Bears beat the Packers last year?
All time.
Do you
Joe?
Did y'all?
I'm not gonna just say it because I don't know.
No, I think they beat the Packers last year, sir.
I remember when we lost to Cleveland when Mason Rudolph got his head with the helmet.
Yeah, it's pretty.
No,
it's 1-1.
I don't think they lost. Yeah, they did. No, they didn't lose to Cleveland.
Yes, they did. When Mason Rudolph, yes, they did. They were down terrible when he got hit in the head with the helmet. Matter of fact, it wasn't even no point for them to scuffle because they was beating us.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I don't think you remember that.
But I mean, it still ain't no comparison because prior to that, they always beat Cleveland.
Always beat them.
It's a joke.
101-95 between the Packers and Bears.
Who winning?
We winning.
Barely.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to watch any of the game, Double M?
Of what? Packers Bears?
Hey, you ain't gotta speak so disrespectfully when you say it's a whole football game. I was just asking you if you seen the game.
No, because if you recall, I said earlier I didn't get to watch hardly any of the games. So that one wouldn't be on the top of my list.
Why would I know that, Double M? Maybe that was one of the ones that you got a chance to watch.
No.
What a Packers fan.
You didn't even assume that. You didn't even assume that, Joe.
Why didn't I assume that?
Well, I guess you just a little biased, but no, you wouldn't even assume that. I see. I'm looking at this and I'm trying to see what games I did see. Oh, well, we'll talk about it in the news, but I think the only one I did really watch was Washington and Philly.
Because it was the late game. You had what's going on in the morning, wasn't it?
Oh my goodness, that was a joke.
You just had to get some football in, huh? By any means.
No. I actually wanted to see that game. I mean, when you look at who was playing, it wasn't but maybe 3 games I just really wanted to see, and that was the Bills and the Bills in Miami. I want to see Washington and Philly. And then, I mean, outside of that, it just wasn't nothing interesting.
I mean, I'm sure you're not aware of this because you weren't even considering watching the game or anything, but the Packers and the Bears are fighting for a chance to even get in the playoffs, and the Packers are fighting for the number 1 seed. I mean, that's kind of an interesting storyline if you were just looking for something to watch, Double M.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that, Joe. I am aware.
The Packers are going pretty crazy. We had most of our starters in. They was trying to break a couple records. I'm not gonna lie to you. They was trying to secure the MVP. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know what, Joe? And I mean, this will answer. This will answer all your questions. Do you know how many teams in the NFC have a winning record?
No.
I'm not talking about 500. I'm talking about a winning record.
Yeah.
It'd probably be what, 6?
You real close. There's only 5. Why would I be interested in it?
Hey, I thought the way the setup was, I thought it was gonna be like not as far as a joke, but he really came with that one. I have to give Double M his props because it definitely threw me off. 5 teams?
That's it.
Joe, we talking earlier. I told you the AFC was fired in the NFC earlier in the season.
That's crazy.
They would only have 6 if you counted a 500 team. Dude, the NFC sucks.
When have I ever done that?
When have you ever
Y'all always bring it up. You're like, hey, Joe, the AFC is better than the NFC. I'm like, yeah, y'all right. Joe, that the AFC has a lot better teams than the NFC. I'm like, yes, you're correct.
I don't remember hearing the correct. I don't remember hearing.
I have never refuted the
right.
fact.
I don't remember that.
We always, when we were doing the rankings, I think last episode, like I only had maybe 3 NFC teams in my rankings.
I don't remember that.
But Joe, the only reason I brought that up is because you tried to pitch how interesting the Packers and the Bears would be, and it's not.
Do something.
NFC too.
Double M. You know what's real crazy to me? You talking to me like the Packers are one of those teams that are not a winning record team. That's why it's an interesting game to me, Double M, and what they're fighting.
No, Joe. No.
We're talking about playoff records.
Tiger.
No, Joe. There's no interest there. I told you. Look, you can call one of the 3 teams that will possibly be in the NFC Championship game, and you won't be wrong.
Okay.
So
I feel like you can do that.
My point is, there was no interest in that whatsoever. You know why?
City, maybe still.
Joe,
I don't know.
No, Joe.
Yeah, what?
You know why it wasn't interesting?
What?
Because everybody knew. T and I picked the Bears, but we knew the Packers would win.
Hold on.
We just
thought the Bears had a chance.
Well, you know what? I'll speak for myself. I knew the Packers would win. I just did it out of spite. But
that's not cool.
Big camera.
That's not cool.
You've done that before.
Yeah, but that's not how you. Yeah. That's not how you pick when you behind in the rankings, though.
I guess you haven't seen my record this week, sir.
Do better than
I
that.
think you haven't seen Joe record, fam.
Well, I mean,
he got you.
It'll be interesting.
I'm going crazy. I'm hot right now, and we in the last week, so hot. I'm hot.
Well, that's fine, but still, There's no interest.
There's no interest.
Because the Bears would lose, and whoever the Bears needed to lose would lose. And that's what happened.
Hey, check this out. I have no interest in this conversation. I caught up now. Next game. Dallas, New York Giants. The Giants won 23-19. They had nothing to do with Daniel Jones, did it? He wasn't even playing, was he?
No. Nope.
It wasn't no daytime. I picked Dallas. Joe picked Dallas. Double M picked the Giants. The New York Jets played New England. New England won 28-14. We all picked New England. We all knew that was going to happen. Baltimore, Cincinnati. Oh my goodness, Baltimore. Baltimore need to calm down. They coming in kind of hot.
Pulled out them thumpers on Cincy.
Yeah, they beat Cincy 38-3, and before Double M say it's Cincy, we lost to them. We lost to them.
No, I wasn't gonna say that.
I just heard it. You know, his imaginary friend told me. Minnesota.
Well, leave him alone.
I just try so hard to. I be trying. Minnesota won 37-35. We all picked Minnesota. Who cares about that game? Miami, Buffalo. Buffalo hot! I thought Miami had a chance. I was the only one thought Miami had a chance. I didn't know Ryan Fitzpatrick was going to get COVID. You put Fitzpatrick in that game. Hey, you got a game right there. You got a game.
So I have a question for you.
What do you want?
You've been saying for the last 2 or 3 episodes, I know how hot Buffalo is. Why would you pick against them?
I have an answer for you. Actually,
Magic.
Fitz magic. I was actually pretty confident that Buffalo was gonna assume they locked up that number 2 position. So I thought that they weren't gonna play their starters, and I didn't know until after the podcast. Matter of fact, it wasn't until the day after we recorded that Fitzpatrick got COVID. So you put those nuggets of information in your meat grinder, and you're gonna come out with some ground beef facts right there. But it was cap. It was all cap.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, it was.
Man, you said, yeah. Man, look, dude. Look, man. You wouldn't go 16-0. I ain't trying to hear it. You went 13-3, but I'm going to get there. ATL, Tampa Bay act like they hot. No, it was Atlanta. They won 44-27. We all picked Tampa Bay, of course. We knew. Arizona and the Rams. Me and Joe picked Arizona. Double M did the Rams. Rams won 18-7. Vegas, Denver. They won. Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, I'm tripping. What? I'm sorry. But I thought I counted wrong, but no, I didn't. I'm not. Never mind. But
it's crazy. It's crazy. Like,
Las Vegas.
Real far to know what that means.
Well, I would like to assume that our viewer retention is high and they keep on coming back.
It's tough.
Good. Vegas won 32-31 against Denver. We all pick Las Vegas. Who cares about the game? Jacksonville, Indy won 28-14. We all pick Indy. Who cares about that game? New Orleans, Carolina. New Orleans beat the dog out of the Carolina Panthers 33-7. Seattle and San Fran went at it. Seattle won 26-23. Tennessee and Houston went at it. Tennessee won 41-38. We all picked Seattle. We all picked Tennessee. Kansas City lost to Justin Herbert without playing a lot of their key people. Me and Joe picked the Chargers. Double M picked Kansas City. And Washington won 20-14 against Philadelphia. I'm the only one who picked Philadelphia because, you know what? That's what happens on the show. I pick stuff. It's wrong. It's fine. Now, this is one of the only, actually, it's the only game that I put a footnote by. They benched Jalen Hurts in the fourth quarter. Y'all starting with Joe.
They simply didn't want to win the game. Like, they didn't even want to see if they had a chance to win the game. He didn't want to give Jalen Hurts a chance to do something amazing. He wasn't doing great the whole game, but there's definitely a better chance of him going down the field and winning that game than there is with the backup that you haven't seen play all year.
Wow. Double M, what you think?
Big tank. I think I don't know. That was sorry because I really believe Philly would have won if he'd have kept Jalen in.
You know they would have. They absolutely would have. And I picked Philly, so I wasn't a fan of it. I remember the commentary.
I mean, that was blatant. That was just blatant.
Yeah, that was dumb. And then he lied about it. He's full of cap. He was like, well, I was just trying to do the best. Doug Peterson, I was coaching to win the game. No, you weren't. It's cap. Stop the cap.
You're a liar.
You're a liar.
Oh man, the Giants they done talk bad about that dude.
Oh yeah, they did. Yes, they did. They went crazy.
Yeah.
But you know, they also real bad, so nobody cares.
That was crazy. But it did. You know, Jalen Hurts was on the sideline saying it's not right. Allegedly, 2 players ran up to Doug Peterson on the sideline like, "Hey, yo, what are you doing?" Like they was ready to go crazy. Yeah, I don't know if y'all heard about that, but yeah, they pulled up on him on the sideline. Yeah. And you know, Carson,
I watched the game. I told you. That was one of the games I watched.
Hey, look, listen. That was one of the games you watched. Wasn't one of mine. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Wasn't watching it. Was probably playing. Huh?
You watched some of it.
I don't remember nothing. I don't remember nothing from that day.
That's wild.
Cause we was watching the Lady Razorbacks.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, they fine. They ranked. Girls.
Yeah, they lost today too.
Hey, good thing I wasn't up there, bud. Good thing that wasn't when I went to, bud.
No, they was on the road.
Oh, good.
They lost to Tennessee.
Good.
Is Tennessee ranked or was that?
Anywho.
I think it's a delay. Joe be talking. I don't think he can hear you, Joe.
I can't. He mumbling.
Was Tennessee a ranked team or was it an upset?
I just saw the score. It just popped on my phone. I didn't look at it enough to, pay attention to it.
I got you.
If I'm not mistaken, they are ranked. I'm gonna double check on it. No, they not. No, they're not. No, they're not. They lost 73-88. We should have been there to root them on. Woo Pig Suey. But yeah, that's crazy. That I don't think I know teams do it, but I don't remember ever seeing that blatantly, like a team losing on purpose.
I know I was watching where it was like that one loss there moves them up like 3 draft spots.
Yeah, they went from the 9th to the 6th.
I mean, I don't know who they trying to get, but like, congrats, I guess.
You know what? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say whoever they want to get probably would be there at 9.
If you're not gonna get the top 5, what's the point in even doing that?
I don't know, but you're making your locker room hate you. I think that.
Oh yeah.
I think it's clear Carson Wentz. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and put the timestamp down because we're moving on to the news. Moving on to the news.
Hey, what's the record?
Hey, hold on, dude. Hold on, man.
You could just spit that out.
It's all good though.
Okay, I was
still in second place.
Dude.
Okay, look.
Obviously, I know who you picked. I'm aware of that.
Stop it, y'all. Stop it. I went 10-6. Double M went 13-3, and Joe went 14-2. There, you got it, man. You got it, dude. And for the year, that leaves us This the wrong note. Where is it? Right. Okay. This leaves us at me big 92 and 68.
Yeah.
Double M second 96 and 64. And Joe, the only one to crack a hundo. 101 and 59.
That's what I like to hear.
I can't stand him.
I love it.
Oh my goodness. So, that ain't good. Moving on to the news.
Man, you need to get that out of there.
I'm trying to get it out of there.
You need to get that out of there.
Okay. Moving on to the news. I'm gonna keep it on Philly. So, Carson Wentz allegedly said that, his relationship between him and Dougie P is fractured beyond repair. He gonna get out of there. Do y'all think Jalen Hurts is the move moving forward? Start with you.
It's possible, yeah. I think he played well enough. Philly had some injuries on defense that hurt him. Then they play for Jalen Hurts. That's a big thing right there.
Okay.
So, yeah, I can see that.
Now I follow up.
I give him a year.
Hold on. I follow up with, okay, they play for Jalen Hurts, but after that stunt he just pulled, do you think they play for Dougie P?
Well, that was going to be my question to y'all. You think that he ought to be out of there?
He might need to get out of there.
Shoot, man.
Because it's going to be either him or Wentz. One of them is leaving.
I say get them both out of there. What you say, Joe?
I said maybe it depends on who they get at 6, but Carson got to go anyway. I mean, there's no need in keeping him around, even if you do get rid of Dougie P. But
the quarterback order. You talking about as far as the QB or somebody else?
In number 6.
No, I'm just talking about somebody else at number 6.
Oh, okay. I'll fix and say because
not another quarterback. That'll just make it more confusing.
No, because it's probably Lawrence at 1, the dude from BYU at 3, and then the next quarterback probably not going to be taken to about 15 or 16, and that's Justin Fields.
You don't think Justin Fields is a top 5 quarterback?
No, I just saw the draft order today, the mock. There's only going to be 2 quarterbacks taken in the top 5.
What are the 2 quarterbacks? Trevor Lawrence and who else?
The guy from BYU. That's the way. Lawrence is going to be the 3rd quarterback, projected as the 3rd quarterback taken, but he's not going until the Patriots pick. And there's either 15 or 16, something like that.
I was thinking that Justin Fields was higher than that BYU quarterback.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I just saw that today. I thought it was too, but evidently not.
Man, we gonna see. Sometimes they be capping. But yeah.
Hey man, that's Tom McShay, baby.
Okay. And I'm T, baby. I'm not 5.
That wasn't 5.
Oh, that's tough. All right, get deeper off into the news. Reports about Cam possibly going to Washington. What do y'all think about that? Come on, man. Actually, I can't stand y'all. I'll take on the topic by myself. That's fine. Look, Cam didn't have no weapons, no offensive line. The receivers were garbage, and he still pulled off some impressive wins. I mean, what do you want from him? Get him back at Washington. This just me, because y'all wasn't messing with this. So it's just going to be me. I think you get him back in Ron Rivera's system with some actual decent people, because they got some decent receivers. But I'm just saying, then look at the quarterbacks that Washington had. I promise you, he'll be a better option than Alex Smith with one leg.
I bet you won't.
All right, cool. That's cool.
Do you know what Alex Smith's record is when he's played this year?
4-1 or 5-1.
He played a
That's
Steelers.
right. 5-1.
He played a Steelers team that didn't care. He plays against the NFC East. Stop it. Stop it.
Well, anyway, I understand. I laugh, but I can see the reasoning, which is what you just mentioned, and that's just because Ron Rivera is there.
You think that man with one leg is a better quarterback as he is right now than Cam Newton?
He throws better.
Is he a better quarterback
Oh, that's tough.
than Cam Newton right now? So you got two choices.
You know what?
You want Alex
Hey.
Smith with one leg. All right, cool.
No. Here's my
Nothing
answer.
to talk about.
Here's my answer. I think you play a dual quarterback. If it's running situations, put Cam in. If you throw in, put Alex in.
We have
Together, they can make a whole man.
We have nothing to talk about. We have nothing to talk about. I will not stand for the disrespect of Cam Newton.
Dude,
So, I'm
Cam's
not finished.
completion
I'm not
percentage is
gonna
crazy.
stand for it. I won't stand for it. He has one leg.
And what has Cam got?
He a full able-bodied man.
That can't throw.
He can throw.
Did you watch his games?
Did you watch the 400-yard game at the beginning of the season?
The one game.
What does he have?
Oh my goodness.
How many weapons he has? New England is going to be bad for the next 2 to 3 years after Cam leaves. And when you show me a quarterback that does better with the weapons he had, then we can talk. But Brady got out of New England because he saw the garbage that was there. Stop it. Stop it.
You think the Washington football team is going to be his salvation, though? You think they going to bring
At least he
Cam
have
back to
a
life?
top 5 defense and a number 1 receiver. He got
So
one
you're
leg.
going on record. You're going on record and saying Cam is gonna have another year like his MVP season if he goes to Washington.
Where did you even get that from? Where did you get that from? Is that what I said?
I'm asking you.
I'm asking you.
I'm asking you.
I'm asking you. Is that what I said? What did I say?
You said Cam going and he gonna be better than Alex. I said Cam can't throw. Cam was missing wide open receivers. Unlike you, I watched his game.
I want you to tell me where I said he was going to have an MVP season. Tell me.
Dude, if you're saying he's a better quarterback than Alex Smith,
Now,
Alex Smith had a better year than Cam Newton.
somewhere between better than Alex Smith and MVP, it's a big gap. About 17 quarterbacks deep of a gap. I think he'll be better.
Well,
I just think
actually, he falls further than that, but anyway.
Cool. Next topic. I won't stand for the disrespect. That man got one leg and Cam didn't have no weapons. he missing wide open receivers. So yeah, if he's on the run every play, the line's garbage. The team's garbage.
Okay.
Belichick.
Did you watch his game?
Belichick.
Did you watch his games? That's all I asked. Did you watch his game?
I watched the highlights. I watched all of the games.
You laughing so hard.
I watched more of the games than he do. Half the time we pull up to the show, he didn't know what was going on.
Dude, I watched the games. I watched Cam's.
Oh, man.
Next on the list, Deshaun Watson is not happy about being a Texan. apparently he was hoping that he was gonna have some input on the next GM, and they hired one, and he was like, you know what, some stuff never changes. Deshaun Watson probably wants to get out of there. Y'all talk about this. Y'all talk about this. I'm done.
I mean,
Hey, look. T.
What you want, man?
Hey, do you know why I watch Cam's games?
I don't care.
You should, because I was actually pulling for him.
You wasn't pulling for him. You was hating.
Yes,
you
I
been
was.
hating for him.
No, I was actually pulling for Cam because he had a second chance. I think the Panthers did him wrong. I was actually pulling for him.
Man,
And odds are he's probably gonna still be in New England. Truth be told.
he better get out of there. They don't have any weapons. They suck.
Do you know how many picks them dudes got?
I don't care. He best get out of there. I don't care who they trying to get. I don't care where they get him from. He better get out of there. Oh.
you gotta get out of there.
You gotta get out of there. It got me heated, man. Got me so heated. That man on one leg. On one leg.
Why you dislike Alex so much?
Because I'm not even saying I dislike him. I'm just saying he got but one leg. He got one leg. He's only playing half of games. He hurt. He's been hurt. He wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say, "I hurt." Like it's too many quarterbacks available for him to be starting for an NFL team. I'm like, hey, look, it's a great story. Oh wow, feel good story. He almost lost his leg, almost died. Came back, he can play. Cool. Him stepping on the field is comeback player of the year. Boom. Now that that's out the way, get him out of there. He need help. He needs some. He needs some. He just needs to move on.
So, hey, Joe, I think I see the picture now.
All right. What's that?
He just want Cam in a better position. Don't really matter where the team is. He just want Cam in a better position.
No, that is not what it is. It's nothing to do with nothing. I just saw the report said he might go there, and I was like, that's a good fit because he got one leg. It's nothing more, nothing less. I think he'd do better than in New England. It'd be a good fit for everybody because he needs to get off that one leg. Alex needs help. He don't need to do that. He got an opportunity. Cool. He went to the playoffs. Cool. A first to second round exit. What does that get you? Cool. I mean, you know. Let them battle it out. Let them compete. Keep Alex. Get Cam. Let them compete. And if Alex beat him then with one leg, Cam, just go ahead. Retire. Because there's no need for you anymore. But we keep talking about Cam can't throw the ball, but he definitely can run it. And MVP Lamar Jackson didn't seem like he was having no issues just running the ball, big bro. Like,
yeah, but his QB rating was high.
That's fine when you run 50 times a game. And then, it's a passing play. Had no idea. Yeah, you can do that type stuff. But Deshaun Watson is unhappy. Unhappy, man. He's unhappy. What do you think about it, Joe? Stop laughing and just tell me. I just want some new input. Oh.
There's a bunch of different places they had for him to go. They were also saying he could go to Washington. I think he'd be better.
Man, look.
If he go to Washington, they're a Super Bowl contender.
Oh, so now he's a Super Bowl contender.
Dude, I know you're not gonna compare Cam to Deshaun Watson.
I'm not, but I'm just saying, like, look how they do it. Look how you do. Look how you do.
No, but the place that I really want to see him go is to the Colts. He'd go crazy if he was on the Colts. Deshaun Watson would. He'd finally have plenty of weapons, and he'd have a defense at the same time, and they could really make a push. Right now, they've been Phillip Rivers.
I think that's where Carson Wentz gonna end up.
In Houston?
What a waste!
No,
on the Colts
in Indy.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I said. What a waste to put Carson on.
No, because when he had his best year was when Frank Reich was their offensive coordinator. So that's why I said Carson Wentz that's probably where he wants to go.
I see. Where do you think Deshaun going now?
Man, anywhere where Patrick Mahomes is not, Lamar Jackson. Let's see, who else? I had the list earlier today. Aaron Rodgers, probably Justin Herbert, and Joe Burrow.
Listed off all the good quarterbacks and say put them somewhere where they not.
Right.
What the world? What in the?
No, because those teams already have their quarterbacks.
Well, yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, like, yeah, that's a no-brainer though. What sorry team you think he going to?
Put that man on the 49ers. Wait, nah, don't do that.
Okay, yeah, that was one of the teams, the 49ers.
Don't do that.
Actually, man, you know what? If a team was in that position, man, even the Roonies, I would talk to Ben and say, look, you ain't got it no more. I wouldn't disservice him to trade him. I would just try to get him to retire.
Stop it!
I would trade some of them folks, and I would get Deshaun Watson.
Stop it! They do that to people. That ain't fine. That's the only thing about
I'm telling you.
That's the only thing about the Steelers.
Look.
I want to finish my sentence. That's the only thing about the Steelers that I look at like, because they did it to Troy. They just put people in a position. They get them all loyal, and then they put people in a position where it's like, hey, look, we gonna have to move on from you. They did it to James Harrison. It's tough. Don't have.
Okay, but Troy was injury prone at that time. Come on, man. That's the same thing you trying to say about Alex Smith.
Stop it. Don't talk about
How many legs?
Stop it.
He was on one leg. He was not.
No.
All I'm saying is, if Deshaun Watson goes to a team that's a playoff contender, he makes them a Super Bowl contender instantly.
I guess.
That's true.
Dude.
That's true.
He putting up them numbers with the Texans. Just imagine if, man, oh my goodness, I could picture him throwing them deep balls to Claypool.
Stop it. Stop. We're not getting him. We're not getting him. No. We're not
throwing them hits to Deontay Johnson. Stop. Can you see that, Joe?
Stop acting like a
Oh my God, they would just run through the league.
That man can do whatever he wanted in the AFC. Leave him over there.
Man.
Don't bring him back over here.
But you know what? Hey, just imagine it with the Bears though.
Stop it. I literally said leave him over there. Don't imagine him on the Bears. Leave him where he's at.
We got.
I'll tell you what though, it's gonna be trouble if you go to the 49ers.
Yeah. Well, if they can stay healthy and then pay defensive linemen.
Yeah, but think about it. With that defense and then the receiving weapons, something he ain't never had, well, except for DeAndre Hopkins, but that was the only person. And they got a running game? Oh, dude.
Stop acting like a fantasy owner. We gotta take into account that man contract is huge, and he just signed it last year.
He not bad though. Somebody like the 49ers would take that on.
Yeah, but also you have to think about Houston. Like you ain't going nowhere. Well, you fine. I'm not sending him nowhere where I can't get nothing extremely dope back. Like I need 3 first-round picks and your best player for this.
Okay, but here's the scenario though, T.
Oh boy.
You know how many picks Jacksonville got in the first round?
They want Trevor Lawrence. They not finna do it.
Why would you take Trevor Lawrence when you got a proven person in Deshaun Watson?
Well, that's the thing. It's not about. It's not about that. I think they set on Trevor Lawrence, but it's like for Houston, why would you take on somebody that's not a proven prospect? I think it's too risky. It's just too risky for both sides because if Trevor Lawrence get here and he fired.
Hey, but if Houston had, you think about the deficiencies that Houston have? You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. It cut out for a second, but I'm here.
I was say, you think about the deficiencies that Houston has, and they could get those first round picks or second round picks, and still get Trevor Lawrence, so they could build around him. Yeah, they would take that deal.
Now you just gotta assume that the front office is smart, which they have proven they are not. But they got.
No, that's what I was watching. I mean, that's what I was watching today, and that's the scenario that they said it probably won't happen, but that's the most likely scenario.
Gotcha. We will see. Well, you got any more news, folks?
Yeah, I did. Oh no, Deshaun Watson, that was the one. You got it.
Yeah. Joe?
Got quite a few.
The mic didn't even pick it up, so you just made that noise in my ear for no reason.
Quite a few all-pros coming out of the Packers team.
Man, bro, we moving on to personal topics. Oh my goodness. Gotta kill for the all-pros. Shut up, man.
How many do they have, Joe?
Don't get him looking that up. We finna move on.
Well, I thought he already knew.
We got our center.
What's your center name?
Corey Linsley.
You don't even know.
I just told you.
Yo, how many? That's all I want to know. Give me a number.
4.
Okay, Pittsburgh got more. Let's move on. All right.
How many Pittsburgh got?
I think it was 6.
That's
you think?
It's 2 more.
Capper.
You're stupid, dude. We moving on to personal topics. All right. Joe, I think both of y'all personal topics is like, ugh. So, yeah.
What?
You and Joe, yeah. Y'all personal topics is pretty saltine cracker. It's very regular. Double M, let's start with yours.
I don't know if I want to. You talking about regular?
Oh my goodness, Joe, start with your.
Man, that's like calling. That's like calling dinosaurs lizards. Come on, man.
But technically, were they not? Were they not?
No, they weren't.
Oh.
Actually, I had two topics. I just went with this one.
Okay.
But we can do the other one if you like.
It's up to you. It's your personal topic. I was just saying that I didn't think it was fine.
Well, my other one, I'll tell you what, I'll let you decide. You know what this one is?
Mm-hmm.
It's about the steal of history. But the second one is actually what happened as far as when teams don't have nothing to play for.
Hey, you know what? You just went from garbage to gold. Let's go with that second one.
Okay, that's fine.
Matter of fact, hold on. We need to start with Joe, if that's what you. Yeah, Joe, get that. Get that garbage out the way, man.
That's just fine. I don't mind at all.
Not okay, but it's definitely fine.
It's definitely fine. My personal topic was about the importance of a quarterback and their star receiver and their chemistry together. And I'm sorry, is there something you need to say, Double M? Is there something?
Why are you talking about Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers? Come on, man.
Double M, because I couldn't quite hear you. Those weren't words that you were speaking when you said that. You know, there's nothing wrong with my personal topic. I mean, if you got a star receiver that you would like to point out and, you know, your great chemistry, like, that would be a great topic to discuss along with Aaron Rodgers and Devontae. But, you know, if you ain't got it, we can just go ahead and push it along because they
well, who would you like to talk about, sir? Would you like to talk about Callum Murray and DeAndre Hopkins? Would you like to talk about Tom Brady and Gronk? Or would you like to talk about Dante Culpepper and Randy Moss? Would you like to talk about Drew Brees and Michael Thomas? It's a bunch of them combinations, dude.
Double M. Hold on. I just figured out a way to make Joe's topic interesting. I think the relationship between the quarterback and the star receiver in Cleveland is what got them in the playoffs, or lack thereof. I think that tainted their play so much, Baker trying to get the ball to Odell, that they suffered because of it. And as soon as he was out of the picture, they made the playoffs. So I think
but I think that's a little different.
No, I think that because key word being star receiver, like he said star receiver. So if your star receiver is a diva and your quarterback is like trying to accommodate for that, I think it make for some bad blood for the team. I think you also could look at Kirk Cousins and Stephon Diggs. I don't think that they were getting along too hot. You know what I'm saying? Got him right out of Minnesota. He didn't want to be there. Look at Antonio Brown and Ben. Bad blood when they get a little bit too out of whack. Now let's take into account Green Bay. The divas in the quarterback instead of the wide receiver. And you know, the wide receiver don't do nothing but just fall behind him, and you know what? It's sickening to watch. You know what I'm saying? Another grown man just.
Well, you know what? Some of them I agree with, but I think that just for the sake of his topic, I think when you have a top tier quarterback and that kind of receiver. So when you look at Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, he's a top tier quarterback, and so he has a top tier receiver. When Ben and Antonio Brown was clicking, he was a top echelon quarterback, and Antonio Brown was that kind of receiver. When you talk about Baker Mayfield, if
Baker Mayfield took the Browns to the playoffs for 18 years.
Yeah, but he ain't in that league. Oh, so I'll give you an example.
I think that we.
So let's just say you got.
I can't stand.
Let's just put.
Oh man, no. I do not like. I don't like Baker Mayfield, but they have not been to the playoffs in forever. You have to say something about it.
I have to what?
You got to say something about it. He got him there, man.
The team there. I won't put that credit on him. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
I won't give him the credit.
Well, there is not a position.
He played. You know what? He did what he needed to do against a depleted Steelers team to get him in. So kudos to him.
I don't even think it was that. I think it was when they beat Tennessee. That was the crucial game that they needed, and he threw like 4 touchdowns in the first quarter.
And then what happened in the second half? They disappeared.
But they still won.
Yeah, they just happen to have a big enough lead that defense can hold on to it.
You are proving to me that the quarterback position is the most convoluted position in sports. Oh my goodness.
I never said it wasn't.
You let Tom Brady do what he did and put him on the Browns, and oh my goodness, Brady's the best. Brady's the best. You put Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers in Cleveland, and they do the same thing. Oh, you took him to the playoffs for the first time in forever. Like, come on, stop it. He wasn't bad this year. He had some bad games, but once Odell got hurt, which this is the personal topic, the QB and the star wide receiver, once Odell got hurt, he started balling. He balled a little bit. And he also was one half of arguably the best game of the season when they played Baltimore. And yeah, they lost, but he was dealing in that game. Stop.
Okay, but you didn't let me finish what I was trying to say.
Sorry about that. Go ahead.
You said that they played better because he felt like he didn't have to force the ball to OBJ.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, if he had a different quarterback, one like a Breeze or Rodgers or Mahomes, that's not an issue. That's all I'm saying. I don't think it's an issue.
I'm also seeing a trend with some of these great quarterbacks too. I see, all right, Patrick Mahomes. Yep, there's no argument. Patrick Mahomes definitely, he go crazy. I mean, he got Andy Reid back there. He got Big Red back there. Okay, Drew Brees doing what he doing. He got Sean Payton back there. Tom Brady was going crazy with Belichick, and you put him with Bruce Arians, and now looking too hot. He wasn't looking the same. And I don't want to hear nothing about him being 43, because it definitely was some times that he went off this season. I don't know, man. It's weird.
I mean, everybody knows in the NFL, coaching matters.
Belichick.
I mean, even if you use your, you know, the biggest difference was with Baker this year.
What's that? COVID.
They changed the head coach.
Yeah, they did that.
Coaching matters.
Coaching matters.
But anyway, Joe, you go ahead.
What you got to say about your own personal topic?
It's really fine. I love how y'all just acted like y'all just expounded on my personal topic. Like, my personal topic was not revolved around Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams. It was around star receivers and the quarterbacks and their chemistry together. So, the way that you expounded on my topic, that was my topic. So,
well, yeah, we knew that, Joe.
You guys, because T was looking at me a certain way and he was talking about it a certain way. It's fine though, because I was just bringing it up.
It was a great topic, big bro.
That Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams are one of the best that do it, and their chemistry is what fuels the team.
The propaganda.
Offensively, and it has a big impact. And I was just bringing up other wide receivers and quarterback duos that do the same. That's all.
So who is that? Give it to me. Give me 5.
Give you 5.
Aside from Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, who do you think have the best chemistry?
If we're going, are we just going by this season?
It's all big bro.
Yeah, I don't want no history. Just within the past 2 years.
Well,
because I mean, you can't really just. Well, I guess you can count the chemistry. So just give me 5.
Drew Brees and Michael Thomas when he was going crazy.
Slap boy.
You know?
Okay.
We got Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill or Travis Kelce. You know, you could pick either one you want. We can go and say, I guess now we could say Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs.
Woo!
And for a good little minute there, what's his name? Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins, they were looking pretty good, and they were able to just shift the offense with their chemistry that they had going on. And I think I need one more.
Yeah.
Let me see. Nah, not that team. AFC. Ryan Tannehill and AJ Brown.
Okay. You know what though? I wouldn't put Mahomes because he spreads the ball around.
Yeah, but you know, whenever he's throwing it to Tyreek Hill, it's either touchdown or like 40-yard pass. So that's why.
Yeah, but they coming off of busted plays. You understand what I'm saying?
I think that speaks to the chemistry a little bit more.
It does speak to the chemistry, and I'm not knocking them, and I'm not even arguing it. I would definitely do Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. They match was just, they went crazy. I probably would do, if it's in the past 2 years, I would do Drew Brees and Michael Thomas. I would do Dak and Amari Cooper, because that changed him going from there to there, from the Raiders to Dallas. Amari Cooper wasn't the same when Dak got hurt.
Yeah.
So I would put them. Let's see. Man. I would do Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins, or you could do DeAndre Hopkins and Deshaun Watson. Either way, Hopkins is one of them. And probably
you could go. Well,
probably I could do Tannehill and AJ Brown.
Yeah, usually when he throw it and he need it, he get it for him.
Oh man, that bomb! Did you see the bomb?
Yeah, I think I know the one you're talking about, where he was surrounded and he snapped.
Let's see who they played. Yeah, that was the Texans. No, he wasn't surrounded. You know, Houston had went up.
Nah, go ahead.
With what? I think it was like 20-some seconds left. Houston went up. Deshaun Watson led them down the field.
Are you talking?
Houston got the. Huh?
Never mind. I'm totally thinking about something. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Man, Houston got the ball back. The Texans ran one play. Tannehill threw a bomb, and AJ Brown caught it. That's how they kicked the field goal and won.
Yeah, I do know what you're talking about.
That was crazy.
Just watching the highlight for it. That is all for my personal topic, team.
I can't list 5.
Oh,
I sat up there, wasted all that brain power trying to come up with 5 different ones.
He kicked him out the curb.
He did. He was mad because I said it. I was talking about his topic. I'm sorry, Joe.
Oh no, it's fine. You know, I'm used to it. Punch bag. It's all good.
Yeah, y'all said a lot of the ones that you would expect, so I'm gonna try to go a little bit different. I think Russell Wilson, DK Metcalf isn't too bad.
Thought so.
So do you think he has better chemistry with Metcalf or Lockett?
I would probably say Lockett because Lockett been there longer, to be honest. But Metcalf is a better receiver, in my opinion. I think Lamar Jackson and Hollywood Brown last year, not this year, last year. Last year was pretty solid. it's hard not to mention Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins because that's nuts. And Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs could with them hot wings right there, man. And then, I haven't watched enough to say this is probably legit, to be honest with you. But I would assume, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen probably wouldn't be too bad either.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. That was the first personal topic. Double M, hit us with that other one you had.
So I was thinking about it. I was gonna change it after I saw the Philadelphia game. So, what do y'all think about teams? Because, okay, now, in Pittsburgh's situation, I understand you resting your players. I really didn't think Buffalo would because of the momentum that Buffalo has. It's only Josh Allen's second year. Isn't this his second year?
Yes.
So I didn't think they'd rest him. That's first year him and Stephon Diggs played together. But a team like Philadelphia, when you don't have nothing to play for, to do that, don't you think they lose integrity for the game?
Oh my goodness! You know why I thought your topic was so fire?
Why?
It's my topic. They put two and two together. Oh man. Well, we gonna merge it into one. Yeah, I was gonna say everybody just think about the question Double M just asked and compile it with this one. Does the front office intervene with the integrity of the game? Because again, like you mentioned, Washington, Philly, you could hear it in the comments. Al Michaels was disgusted, like with them benching Jalen Hurts. And, it's not necessarily fair to the fans. They invest in these teams. They want them to win. And it's just all about business. But, I don't know. I think it does take away from the integrity of the game. Hey, get out there and give your best, man. You get paid millions of dollars. Go out there and give it your best. What you think, Joe?
You don't have folks out here like JJ Watt. You feel bad for the fans.
You feel bad for the fans.
Well, think about this, though. I mean, the Giants are upset because do you think they really have a reason to be? You understand what I'm saying? You mad because Philly threw the game. I don't know if it came from the front office or Doug Peterson just made that call himself. But why are you upset? You should have played better this year. Why put your playoff life in somebody else's hand?
Well, it's not like 10 weeks ago they was like, man, I really hope that y'all on the last game of the season, I need y'all to lose. I mean, you're always ride with the circumstances. And I mean,
I understand, but you're in a sorry conference. So any one of them teams at any time could have just ran away with it. In all reality.
Oh, now that they thighs got hurt. New York was like a good football team early on in the season. Yes, we know the NFC East, they were losing and stuff. But that game against Tampa Bay, against Tom Brady, supposed to be so far, they had them down to the wire. You know what I'm saying? And
they did.
And yeah, I think they got a right to be mad. So like, y'all didn't give y'all best effort. Y'all threw away the game to let another rival in. Like, I can understand why they mad.
Yeah, but think about what that sound like. If that's your logic. Oh, you like them better than us.
I don't think that's the vibe. I think it was more so like, dang, y'all gave up. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, it's crazy. People knock the Jets because the Jets won 2 games.
Yeah, because they went out there and gave it their best effort.
They criticized them because they lost the number 1 pick.
Yes. But I'm not criticizing the Jets because I think the players in their locker room, they don't want to go 0-16.
Oh no, I agree. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. When you look at the integrity of it, I'm with you. You make millions of dollars, and you're asking them grown men to go out there and let somebody spank you.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I I get it. It's like, dang, that is what it is.
It is what.
That's tough.
Hey, go out there, let them beat the dog out of y'all real quick.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I mean, man, I wouldn't do it.
You fight back.
Hey, listen, beginning of the year, hey, y'all, listen. Hey, we suck. But we need to suck harder. Whoa.
So do you think the Jets, that was their mindset when this year started?
No, I think they coaches, man, halfway through, it's like, oh man, Trevor Lawrence kind of fine. We might need to keep going, and Adam Gase probably won in spite of his job is over. So, yeah, I don't think nah. I think by
See, that's the other thing. If the tanking came from up top, so let's just say the tanking came from the front office.
No. Hold on. Before you go there, because what I was about to say was, I think about 5 or 6 games into the season, you know where you going. You know where you headed. And they hadn't won. By then, I think the front office then probably was like, hey, well, sorry, boys, we had a good run at it. But I don't think they had to tell him nothing because I don't think it came from the front office. I think they really legitimately sucked because, I mean, they lost that one game against the Raiders that they could have won, and then they fired him. And then if, hypothetically, the coach did what they asked him to, why would they fire him? They haven't fired him yet, but he's gonna get fired.
That's the point I was about to get to.
Yeah, I got you. No, I don't think it necessarily came. I don't think any franchise from the jump is like, hey, we want to lose everything this year. I don't think because like that goes, it messes up so many other areas of your team. Like you want to establish a good culture in your locker room, and that's not how you do it. Like, oh, so we gonna lose here? Like, what about everybody on a 1-year contract? It's like, okay, see, y'all just using me to lose, and then y'all gonna get fired after y'all drop me? That ain't the one. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thoughts on the matter.
I don't know. I mean, I feel bad for the players and those teams that, you know, first and foremost, don't put yourself in a situation where you have to depend on somebody else. But really,
hey, hold on,
I just
man.
think that, you know,
Wait a minute. Like, nobody do that on purpose, and then we won a whole Super Bowl off of depending on other people. That's what I love about the wild card. I'm gonna be honest with you, Double M. I like that it's set up to where, like, oh, if they lose, then we in. It adds some suspense to the season. I don't want to, like, this was one of the greatest seasons I've watched from beginning to end in my life, because I feel like on the AFC side, it really came down to the last week. Give me something.
Okay, but that's a different situation altogether. When we mentioned the 500, I mean, the winning record teams. You got 8 teams in the AFC. It's only 7 playoff spots. Mm-hmm. But you got 8 teams that's got at least 10 wins.
11, really, wasn't it? No, it's 10.
No, it was only 8.
No. I was talking about 11 wins, but.
No, I think Indy is 10. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
No, Indy is 10 and hang on a second.
They are 11-5, but they're
11-5. Yeah, you're right. They're 11-5.
It was Miami that was outside, but they still had 10 wins. Right.
But all they had to do was win. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. They wasn't depending on somebody else. Now, Indy, outside looking in, you gotta win. Okay, if Miami lose, you out. But that's on Miami.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but I still think that it adds a lot to the suspense of watching it. Because I mean, you know.
Yeah, from that aspect, I agree 100% because even if everybody go undefeated, it's only going to be eight teams in. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all those teams did what they needed to do. And so now it just comes down to the final week. The only person that really got in because they rested was Cleveland, because Pittsburgh rested their players. They needed the rest. That's a coaching move. That's a smart move.
And they still almost lost.
So that's on Cleveland. So, but you don't hear Miami complaining about that. Or nobody else.
Yeah, but I think a lot of it being within that division could have played a lot into it too. They only right down the road, you can hit it with a stone. They so close to each other. That Philly New York rivalry is something serious,
Yeah, I don't know. What you think, Joe?
I think that plays into it. Yeah, what you think, Joe?
I guess it depends on. I don't think it too much messes with the integrity of the game, because at the end of the day, they're all playing for something different, and your win is according to what you're trying to win for, and so it's just different wins for different teams. Whether that means
okay, so what was Philly trying to win?
I can't tell you that. I can't tell you what Philly was trying to do.
Man, I can tell you what they could have done if they went ahead and tried to win that game. Look, you're moving on from Carson Wentz. That locker room has never been super into Carson Wentz ever since that Super Bowl that Nick Foles won. Like, if you go through the history of that team since that year, and you have so many instances of like insiders saying, the respect for Carson Wentz isn't that high, and this, that, and the third. You finally get a guy that you can rally behind, and if this is the guy that you're going to be using moving forward, then let him finish the season and let him try to get some wins under his belt so they can go into next season with some actual, hope and fire to play, as opposed to like, man, we the Eagles and we suck. Cause that 6th round draft pick, unless your 6th round draft pick, first round pick 6 draft pick is gonna come into their locker room and make everybody want to win, which would be a quarterback. If they're not finna get no quarterback, then you need to. Frustrate.
Somebody gotta go.
Somebody gotta get out of there. Well, that's personal topics.
I don't know.
Is that all personal topics?
Y'all did both.
Yeah.
Okay. Wild card week predictions.
You just gonna separate it?
Yeah, I'm gonna separate it. We're gonna go into we talking about this while I'm recording. Anyway, that's wild. We're finna get into the wild card predictions for this weekend. Then we're gonna upload a separate podcast episode, a special edition of Super Bowl predictions. We've been trying to do it for the past 5 or 6 weeks. We gonna get it done tonight. That's why we cutting this episode short. So you don't gotta get too much into the reasoning. We just gonna make our picks, and then we'll see y'all on another episode. But yeah, super wild card weekend predictions starts now. As soon as I write down the timestamp, 1:18:27. All right, so this weekend on Saturday around afternoon, Indy and Buffalo going in. Huh?
I'm sorry, real quick. Got a question.
What do you want?
Are we gonna reset our picks?
Are we?
Wow.
Are we going?
Yeah, no, it's not okay, but it's fine.
I was on a roll, and you threw me through. The Empress. Yeah. I'm sorry, but you threw off the Emperor's groove. Are we gonna reset our picks?
Yeah, you know how we did like the regular season totals. Are we gonna do that for like the whole playoffs into the Super Bowl?
That's a good idea, Joe. I think we just gonna do that.
Do what?
we gonna reset the records for the predictions. We gonna start off 0-0, and then see.
Oh,
Yeah. That's what he wanted to do.
so let me ask you something before you do that.
All right. What do you want?
You
What
know,
do you want?
a few shows ago, we picked who would be in.
Yeah, we did, and we gonna recap that on the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We just gotta get through this episode. We have to get through this one.
Let's roll.
All right. Saturday. Indy and Buffalo. Buffalo hot. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think this is the number one hottest game this weekend out of all of them. Oh, no pun intended. I'm sorry. I didn't even see. I was not trying to do that. I think it's the best game this weekend because I think it's a chance that Indy could catch Buffalo by surprise. I'm gonna take Buffalo because they hot. But who y'all taking? Double M?
I'm gonna take the Bills.
Okay. Cause they hot.
But it's if let me come back. Let me think for a minute.
Hey, look, man. Okay.
Now we're gonna go through the other ones, and I'll give you my pick for this one.
All right.
I
Joe,
feel you on that, Double M. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for the upset. I'm gonna say Indy.
What? Even though they hot?
If Phillip Rivers play just right and that defense play like they've been playing all year, I'll give Indy a chance.
No, it's that running game, Joe.
Yeah, you're right. They the worst run defense team in the playoffs right now.
No, I was gonna say because if Taylor get going, that offense won't see the field.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. It's that same argument with going down Patrick Mahomes. Just keep.
I'll give you my pick after a while. Let's go to the next.
Well, you know, T is handling some business right now, so
I can hear him.
I hear you.
What?
He can hear you.
Oh, no.
What you thinking though? Why you? Where's your hesitation at, Double M?
Because I'm just scared of their running game. I'm gonna probably stay with the Bills, but I won't be surprised if it's an upset.
Now, let me ask you this. If they do end up upsetting the Bills, do you think they could go on and be somebody that could upset Kansas City? Or do you think Kansas City is going to have a free reign once?
Who was that? They will have Kansas City next? No, I think Kansas City would go all through them.
Wow. Even with the momentum of being able to slow down Buffalo? Because you know Buffalo hot. You know, I heard that from somebody. I don't know.
Yeah, but, you know, it would be so... They can't put it in Phillip Rivers' hand. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's contingent on Taylor.
I got you.
I ain't gonna come back to it. I'm going with Buffalo.
All right. Los Angeles Rams, Seattle. Who y'all got? Joe?
Ooh, boy.
This is easy to me. I don't know about y'all, but this is easy.
Yeah, I already took my jump. I'm gonna go ahead and stay with Seattle.
All right.
I wouldn't be surprised though if the Rams got him.
I can see it, I guess. What about you, Double M?
I'm going Seahawks.
All right, I'm going Seattle too. I just feel like that's a no-brainer because Jared Goff is not playing in Seattle in the playoffs.
He's practicing again though. He might play.
Man, I don't care. It's Jared Goff.
Man, it can be fine sometimes.
Man, bro, if you say so.
You just never know.
Tampa Bay, Washington. Now, I got a hot take for this one, and I'm going to get into it when we record the other ones.
Boy.
But I'm taking Washington. I am. I have my reasons, and I might be wrong, and I might be real wrong. But
I hope you're right.
I
hope you're right.
Me too, big bro. What about you, Double M?
My mind is actually thinking like yours.
Hey, look, because it's the same reason. You know me. You know me.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna go with the Bucks though.
I thought you was with me, dude. I thought you was with me.
Yeah, no, I'm going with the Bucks too.
Dang.
It'd be cool, but
no, because you know Alex Smith
got one.
His that calf is still hurting. So
yeah, it was one leg.
Who's his replacement if he goes out?
Man, some dude
we don't know.
That they.
Yeah, I think I would have went out and tried to find a quarterback before this right here.
That's tough. That's pretty tough. Now, Baltimore, Tennessee. I think this is the second hottest game because this is gonna be interesting. I think this game gonna be fire, but I'm gonna be out golfing. So I mean, I'll watch the highlights of that one. But or I might turn it on while we out there hitting some boss. I'm gonna take
seamless transition.
Oh,
huh?
Seamless transition.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Baltimore. I don't want to. I feel like Tennessee gonna handle their business, but they rolling in their heart. So, Double M, who you got?
I'm going Ravens. I think this is the year Lamar wins his first playoff game.
Hey, you know what? Hey, we see them boys next week. Yeah, was that what it was? I don't know. Remember?
Yeah. Because I remember you telling me.
Yeah, they would. Dang, that's a bad match for Steelers.
Hey, look, we go. I think, and it's not even like me hoping. I legitimately think that the AFC is gonna go a certain way. And look, hey, look, we just gonna move on. We gonna talk about that in a minute. Joe, who you got?
Oh yeah, I got Baltimore.
All right.
Tennessee defense can't stop nothing.
We all picked them. We all probably wrong. Chicago, New Orleans. I'm gonna take New Orleans. I don't think we have to talk about that one. No. You know them better than them, so.
Nolans.
What about you, Double M?
I'm going Saints. I'm surprised he didn't take the Bears.
You know, I want it to happen. I definitely want it to happen, but I'm not so unreasonable to place my pick on it.
Gotcha.
We started fresh, Double M. I got to be careful.
Gotta be careful, big bro. And last thing, Sunday night, Pittsburgh, Cleveland. Cleveland doesn't have their head coach, who is their play caller. They weren't able to practice this week, and they suck. So, who y'all got? I got Pittsburgh, obviously.
You know I'm going Steelers. It's playoff time, baby.
It's part of the show. It's part of the show. I have to ask you. What you? Play with me if you want to. Go ahead, play with me. Go ahead.
Nah, I would go Steelers. I want to so bad.
That's all right. I
want to.
That's tough. That's tough that you do that. You play with us.
Hey, do y'all want the percentages? Do you know the percentages?
Nah, we ain't talk about that on the next one. We finna end this one right here. Hey, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all 2 episodes this time. This is gonna be an epic. This is episode 13 of Sports Talking Everything in Between. Whoa! The C in the word coming, it started to choke me. the C in the word coming jumped from the top of the ropes, grabbed me by my throat, and proceeded to choke the life out of me. But I won. I'm back. English will not defeat me today. We got another episode, a little short special edition, playoff edition, prediction episode coming to you right after this one. So make sure to go peep that. You can actually probably find that one on YouTube if I learn how to edit before the end of the day tomorrow. So, that's gonna wrap it up. Not incredible, not terrible, just relatable. I've had Joe and Double M here with us. Y'all got any end statements?
Hey, let's get ready for wild playoffs, baby.
Yes, sir. Super wild card weekend. What about you, Joe?
I'm gonna enjoy this week, watching everybody fight amongst themselves, and then take on the weakest challenger next week.
Wouldn't it be the stronger challenger if they won?
The weakest that's left, you know.
Okay.
You know, because it'll be the...
Yeah, I know. I get it, she said.
I mean, you asked, so I was.
I can't wait for New Orleans to come up to Green Bay.
I ain't afraid of Nolans.
You ain't gotta be scared to get beat now.
That's true, but you also ain't gotta get beat.
Like Mike Tyson said, everybody ready to punch somebody in the mouth till they get punched in the mouth. No one's gonna come up there and punch you in the mouth.
That's crazy because when I get hit, I'm ready to hit somebody in the mouth more.
That's just you, Joe. You just a person. You just a person.
Sounds
Joe.
like a reaction type thing, actually.
You just a person, Joe. We gonna see y'all next time. Ooh, I lost my whole voice. I'm holler at y'all. Right? Peace.
What happened to y'all?
Huh? You ain't heard nothing?
Nope.
That's wild because we really had some banter and I was just finna click exit on the thing. You got something else for the people? Double it?
No, all I heard is your exit and him talking about. I was gonna ask him a question, but
ask him because we didn't keep him here this long.
No. I'll ask him the next time.
Goodbye, people.